am trying Inca Cola. Here, it's the best soda here. The locals love it, and it cannot be replaced. I also have causa. It's beautiful. And knowing me, I also have una taza de agua caliente, hot water. Okay, so as for Inca Cola, I am very curious why the color is green or yellow. Very sweet, but also incredibly delicious. It kind of tastes like, what is that? Some kind of candy has been melted and placed in that drink. It's very good. As for the Causa Clásico, I will look that up later. This was highly recommended to me from a friend, my language partner, shout out to Jorge, who has been talking about this dish since we've met. So the yellow part is very soft to cut through. They said there's some mayonnaise, some avocado, some tuna. And they made this special for me because I cannot have lactose. Got a troublesome tummy. So they try to make it as dairy free as possible. They did add a little bit of some mayo, but they said the mayo they use, to my understanding, my limited Spanish, shouldn't be as sensitive to my stomach. So. Oh well. I like the mixture of texture. This is really fresh, really delicious. I like the hint of cilantro. This is the inside. It's really good. I'm curious how the avocados are inside, but everything balances out very nicely. I actually like it better with the Inca Cola. I think having that with this balances out the sweetness. And gives us kind of a second texture, a second flavor. I think that's a good combination. But this is delicious. This is really good. I kind of wish there was some bread with it, or maybe even some pasta to smash it down. That might be controversial. But I really, really like the tuna with it. I was kind of nervous about that. That's good. All right, y'all, hello. So I went to this coffee shop called Amata. It was literally right down the street from where I had my Causa Clásica. I already took a bite, but oh my gosh, look how delicious it is. It is dipped in, I forgot what percentage she said, but dark chocolate over peanut butter and then some kind of grain. I also feel like they've included some dates inside. My Spanish is getting there. I'm pretty sure he said there's dates in there. Definitely some peanut butter. But the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I wanted a shout out to all of my lactose-free homies out there who are also fellow travelers or who are wanting to travel. I have now lived in 4 continents, which is crazy. This is my 5th home abroad. I just have been to several countries, and I know how hard it is to find food that we don't have to suffer. You know, some people say that you can take Lactose and these different kinds of medicines to relieve gas or bloating or to make it less painful, but for me, unfortunately, it does not always work. So when I find places that are worth recommending, I want to really put a spotlight on that from now on, because it is hard. It is hard to try and appreciate local food and local culture when you can't truly submerge fully. So that's my little spiel. I highly recommend this coffee shop. It had a lot of cheap options and it seemed like there were a lot of locals there, which I always look for. The prices were pretty moderate. I think that I could find something cheaper, but I did like the fact that there was a lot of what seemed to be Incan symbolistic jewelry there, a lot of Incan woven textiles as well. I don't think those were being sold, but definitely the handmade crafts and jewelry were, and they have a couple of the Incan statues. So that's something to look out for. I really like places that are more authentic and connect to, you know, their cultural roots and identities. I'm a big supporter for that. So the other day I did try this wonderful vegetarian restaurant. I'm gonna put a short clip here.
It looks like a White House.
Yeah, that right there, delicious. Oh my gosh, it was tofu with mushrooms and some kind of gravy sauce, again, lactose free. And then it had these beautiful mixed veggies on the side, a delicious salad, and it was only, ooh, how much was that? 17 soles, which in US dollars should be about $6. At the time of this recording, a US dollar is equivalent to about 3 soles, so that's where my math comes in. Price for tonight's Casa Clásico and with the Inca Cola is roughly, I think I paid 47 euros, so 12 bucks. 3 times 12 is 36, so no, more than that. Just a little bit more than that, but worth it. Oh my gosh, delicious. So the last dish that I wanted to talk about is this incredible, delicious sandwich that I had. It is a pork sandwich with this amazing like onion cilantro mix on top, and it is seriously like one of the best sandwiches I think I have tried. I really liked, of course, the food. Oh my gosh, and the fries. The fries are something that I have not had. I've had some pretty good fries before, but this kind of potato that was used, I'm guessing, and the seasoning that's on top, it was very simple, but the taste of the potato was so different. It was really hearty and rich, and I don't know if it was nutrient dense, but it did feel it felt delicious. Oh my gosh, I love that there's a purple and yellow mix. I know that Peru is known for its variety of potatoes that are here, and it did not disappoint. The other thing I really liked about this specific sandwich shop is how tiny it was. It gave me the chance to be able to speak with the person that was at the counter. I didn't know if he was the owner, if he was just a regular employee, but I really liked his style, and he also had some amazing music. I'm gonna link the three, or at least take a picture, pow, 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 of the three different artists that he had told me. He said they were kind of like a Andean beats. Yes. And I'm loving it. I have been listening to it when I've been at home all day today. This has been my relax, take a break day as I'm in the process of looking for an apartment here. I will be giving a tour of my current hotel. I know, looks like an Airbnb. It is not. It is a hotel and it is lovely. I did take some videos, so I will place that next. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. For the price that it was, with all three drink chifa, which is that blue mace lemonade that you see in the corner there. Oh my gosh, so good. I had that for breakfast, lunch, and then last night for dinner. I adore chifa. That is so delicious. And then that came with the fries and the sandwich that you see. So if you have other recommendations for places or treats I should try that are lactose free and lactose friendly, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions. I'm so excited to finally be here in Lima, Peru. It has been something that I have been really looking forward to after such a crazy year, and that will be something that I will disclose later on, but we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Woman First Travels. Bye bye.